Hello, hello. Good morning, Saddleback Church.
Good morning. Hello, how are you, Pastor Mike?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. As always, I have my iced coffee inside,
I have
my
my
favorite iced
my
coffee.
hot coffee in my favorite London mug right here this morning. I noticed we have a couple additional people on the screen here with us today.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Who
we
are
have
these?
a surprise. Wow. We have
Surprise!
surprise.
Yes, surprise. Excited
Or
to show
soon,
up without
school supplies.
School supplies. Surprise. So we have Tin, our SK director, and also our ever loyal, faithful volunteer from SSM or Saddleback Student Ministries, Ave. Yan.
Ave. Welcome, both of you. It's so good to have you here this morning. I'm sorry for the early joke. It might be a little bit too early for jokes like that.
more
As
coffee.
you know, more coffee.
More coffee, more coffee.
As you know, this
Yes.
time on Sundays is very informal, and we laugh. We'll laugh together. We might cry a little bit together. We're just going to have a conversation with you guys here this morning, as well as our church family. So, if you are joining us, please let us know you're here, whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube. Say hello to the amazing Ave and say hello to the amazing Tin.
Oh my God.
They do so much for our church family. And so if you know them, or maybe you don't know them, shoot them a quick good morning. And we'd love to see that
Yes.
from you guys.
Yes. So we have many people joining us, like Alicia, Fred, Olin, Kit, Nats,
Nats
Elvie's
is
with us.
here. I
Yeah.
know her.
Wow. You know her? You know her?
I do. I didn't know she was awake.
Mm.
Just kidding. She's right here. That's
All
my wife, in
right.
case you're
Yeah,
wondering.
yeah. Have you
But
watched
welcome,
the
you guys.
message?
Welcome.
Or have you attended any of our online message? The message was so powerful this weekend. It was so powerful. So for you guys, I'm excited for you to hear our message this morning.
Great overall service. The worship was
Yep.
incredible. Our band.
Correct.
I mean, the hosts were average, but
Yeah,
the
yeah.
the whole overall service, I love just worshiping together, not just by the message, but also through prayer and
The total
music.
experience.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's really great. Even though we're at home and online, I still love that we get to connect, even like this, as well with dear friends of ours today. So, P. Mike, why do we have the amazing Tin and Ave with us here
Yes,
this morning?
correct. Yeah. So as you mentioned earlier, you have a surprise because we'll be talking about supplies.
Yes,
And on
yes.
lunchtime, we'll be talking about plalais. Oh, that's fried
Ah,
rice. That's fried rice.
Yeah.
oh, fried
So,
rice. Fried
so
rice.
fried,
Stretch ko yun.
but yeah, but seriously, we'll be talking about
Good
the
try.
school
Good try,
supply
P.
or
Mike.
the back to school drive that Ave and Tin will be sharing with us this morning.
Awesome. Yeah, we have some exciting things happening, you guys, in our church family. I know we miss each other. I miss you. I know we miss each other, miss seeing my small group in person. I miss seeing just people in the lobby, giving hugs and handshakes and high fives. But we know that we can't do that right now. But we
Right.
are going to get creative in
Mm-hmm.
ways that we can see each other in person
Yep.
from a safe distance, with safety as our number one priority. And so this coming Saturday, July
Yes.
4, is Filipino American or what's it called?
It's
Philippine Amer.
Phil Friendship Day.
Friendship.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Phil Am Friendship Day. So we need to be friends. We need
Are
to
we
be friends on Saturday. Yes, I'm
We have to be
friends. I have
friends.
friends. I'm so excited to have friends. But that's going to
Yeah.
be this
Mm-hmm.
Saturday. With that day, we're going to do some special things. So, P. Mike, why don't you talk about the event we're doing that day, and then we're going to talk about the cause behind this event and what we're going to do to help people around us.
Sure. So we'll be having a drive Philam American or Philippine American Friendship Day drive-through celebration. And what we'll be doing is that from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., We'll be giving them grilled burgers and hot dogs for those who will be for those who will be joining us. So please make sure to register online so that we will know how many burgers we'll be cooking, how many hot dogs we'll be grilling, and how many breads we'll be preparing. And the good thing about it, this is not all about eating. This is not all about just seeing each other, but we will also launch the drive that Ave and Tin are here for. We call it the back to school uh, drive, back to school drive, and we'll be they'll be talking about the supplies that our people, our friends, can donate for the what for the public schools around our area. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, okay. So let's hear from Tin and Ave. But here's some people might not know you guys. And so I'd love for you to introduce yourself, how long you've been at Saddleback, what you do at Saddleback, maybe something about what you love about our church family, and then share your heart behind this cause, this back to school school supply collection or drive that we're doing together. So, Tin, why don't we start with you, and then then Ave can share as well.
All right, so let me speak more about the Saddleback Kids activity called Let's Do It, Let's Do This, and then Avek will share more details about the Donate to Educate campaign. So I'm getting emotional actually because it's been like how many days, more than 100 days that we've not been seeing the kids at church. We miss the high fives, we miss the running. So basically, my name is Tin, and I run, I high five, I hug the kids, and we play, we shout, we dance. But 100 days is, I think, 100 days is so long. But because we love the kids and we miss the kids so much, Saddleback Kids has prepared an amazing school break activity, which we call Let's Do This.
Wow.
Wow.
With a banner,
Sure, yes, I prepared. So,
not prepared.
yeah, so on July 4, in addition to the delicious barbecue grill, we will be distributing your kids Let's Do This kit. So all you have to do is register at saddlebackkids.com/summer, or to know more about the drive-through, visit Saddleback website. Our website, saddleback.com.ph/events. That's
Yes.
it.
Thank you, Tin. Well, you guys, if you don't know the amazing Tin, you need to get to know her. And she loves our kids so well. She loves my kids. All three of my kids came through Saddleback Kids
Yeah.
here at our campus. I have two now that are out and in SSM, which is where Ave is. But our youngest is still in grade 4, and he loves Saddleback Kids. So we're going to do this. The kids are going to do this. And parents, we're going to need you to partner with your child and with Saddleback Kids to register them, to get the pack, the Let's Do This kit together on Saturday. And so you can be a part. Look at that. Why don't you model that for us, Tin? Yeah. Sure. Yes. Ah, look at that.
With the model.
Yeah, nicely done. Awesome.
So
Well,
that's how you'll give the bag on Saturday.
yes.
Yeah, I have to grab from my arms.
Every child will get that bag that signs up for Let's Do This.
That's correct. Every child who registered, it's important that you registered your child so we would know how many do we need to prepare. So register your kids. So every day it's a different experience. And on Saturday we have Serve Saturday opportunity, which will allow or which we challenge your kids to donate for our campaign, which will be shared by Ave.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. And wait, real quick, one more question. This is for grades. Let's Do This is for grades. What age and grades for the kids?
Okay, it's for incoming kids for first to sixth grade. But don't worry, you will be asking, how about my kids for kindergarten? We have something prepared for them, but not the bag, but we have something like activity and coloring book for our kindergartners child
Awesome.
kids.
Yes.
Thank you, Tin. Thank you for thinking about our kindergartners as well. That's going to be great. Awesome. All right. Ave, without further ado, the amazing Ave, can you share with us your heart, your passion, your love for kids, your love for students, your love for school, maybe a little bit about your background here at Saddleback and
Mhm.
why you are leading this charge
And your
for us.
Okay. Hi guys. So I am Ave. I am mostly known as Ate Ave from Saddleback Student Ministries, and I've been with the church, I think, 6 years, and I've been serving with SSM since the very start. Siguro I want to start with what I love with our church is that we are really a church who really do love in action, and we really promote generosity and kindness, not only with our members but everyone else in our community. And with that, I'm promoting Donate to Educate. It's a school supplies drive. Actually, there's two parts. The first one is the Donate to Educate school supplies drive, which will benefit mostly our public school students. Because right now, if you guys know, I actually work with DepEd, and we're currently in the transition of putting the students online, or if they can't access it, it's through multiple mediums, television, radio, and etc. And considering that, it's under we are foreseeing that there's going to be a lot of students who's going to be anxious of what supplies to use, because even food is challenging for them now. So we are also partnering with the food pantry with this school supplies drive to not just provide supplies but also a bit of snacks and something to eat, because they can't study if they're hungry, right? So that's so that's the first part, is Donate to Educate. We're targeting schools nearby, around Santa Rosa, and another one is the Adopt a School, which is we're challenging the small groups to actually adopt a school. So for more details, we'll post it online. But basically,
Okay.
that's the gist or the idea of the drive or the campaign.
Wow, that's incredible, Ave. So you said you're part of DepEd. Are you a teacher, or what how are you involved with DepEd, or how have you been involved?
I used to teach in a public school for 2 years, so I would know
Mhm.
what are the needs of the students. So this is really very close to my heart. But right
Mhm.
now, I'm also working under the DepEd division office of Binyan, and I'm working with the modules and the materials that the students are gonna use, transitioning or adjusting to the current pandemic.
Wonderful, Ave. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your heart for kids and your heart for those who are in the public school system. Can be very challenging, and so it's awesome that you um, have inspired us
Yep.
to take steps of faith to help so many families and so many of these kids that don't maybe they don't have the funds or the resources to get the school supplies and the snacks that
Correct.
they need. So, church family,
Yep.
let's step up. Let's step up.
Yeah.
Let's answer this call to help
Mhm.
families as they go back to school. When do people go back to school? August? Is that when?
August. Yeah.
Okay,
Start of classes is August 24.
August
24.
24. Okay. Tin, were you going to say something in relation to that? No.
Yeah, I can. I really feel how the family is struggling like right now, because I remember when I was a child, having just 5 pesos to buy for food or it's a struggle for my family. So with the system now, with the lack of internet, so I think this little way that we can help them give
Yep.
some school supplies can make it a little bit easier for the family. So let's do this. Let's donate.
Yes. I have a feeling we're going to be saying "Let's do this" over and over again. We're going to be hearing that a lot in the coming weeks. Well, you know what? I love that idea. I love the thought. Well, first of all, donate to educate. It's very very catchy. Educate the next generation
Mhm.
is the last E in peace.
Correct.
PEACE, our peace plan. I got one of my peace shirts on. from way back in the day. But anyhow, it's to educate the next generation. That's one of the giants, the global giants all around the world, is the need for the next generation to be educated. And this will help. This will help them for sure and help us tackle that global giant. But also, I love the thought of adopting a school. And this is the first I've heard this. And I think just the thought of maybe a small group or 2 or 3 coming together. I could see small groups coming together and adopting
like this. Small groups coming together.
Yes, there it is, coming together.
Wow.
And maybe it's something they can do throughout the school year in various ways. They can help that school in various ways. So I'm excited about this. I'm very excited about this. And church family, I hope you are as well. And what a cool opportunity we have as a church to minister and to love and to show the love of Jesus in a very creative way to these school kids and their families, their parents and their families as well.
So
Awesome.
Ave, you mentioned you mentioned supplies, adopt a school. Is there a way that they can also adopt or sponsor a kid for one whole year, like something like that, or this is just adopt a school and just the school supplies?
Well, personally, that would be in a long term. That would be. I think the donating the school supplies and adopting a school could be a good lead to a long term partnership or helping out a community. Because I think we've been talking it with some of the young pros who are interested with helping out. Is that there's a power of helping at least one child, right?
Correct.
So hopefully.
And the reason I ask about it is because when I was studying in college during college years, so that was like 5 years ago. No, college years. We had this kind of activity in our school where I sponsored one kid for one whole year, and I was just on my allowance. So even kids or even high school students can do this, and if you can share something like this in the future, that would be I think great and awesome for us, an opportunity for us, like what Pastor Matt said. Educate the next generation.
It's exciting to see where this might go, and we're going to be open church to see where this leads. This is a first step of hopefully many additional steps of faith down the road. Okay, so just to recap. So Saturday, before Saturday, I need to register for the drive-through barbecue.
Drive-through,
I have a child from grade 1 to grade 6. I need to register them for Let's Do This on our website or Saddleback Kids /summer for that. I do that first. Then I show up on Saturday between 4 and 6 p.m.
Correct.
Right? And I will receive my barbecue, my delicious burger that I will enjoy, and then I will bring my donations for school supplies to drop off. Correct, and then I will pick up also my child's Isaac's my grade 4 child. Let's Do This fancy bag on my way out. Now, Ave, help us understand what school supplies are we looking for? What are the top 5? Or however many there are that are needed. What can we donate? What can we go buy to bring on Saturday?
So we just choose few things, so it's easy for anyone to access or buy around. So you could just donate a long plastic envelope, because that's where you could either choose one or you could donate a whole kit. So the whole kit includes the long plastic envelope. And then there's pencils, of course, with sharpeners and eraser. If you want to give a box or 3 pieces, that's fine. And then also pens. We encourage red, blue, and black because that's how the students use it. And crayons and pad paper or notebook. Okay. We're not sponsoring National Bookstore, but there's actually an easy grab pack starter kit, which they could just access in the National Bookstore if they just want to buy it so easily. So that could also work. So that's it.
Great. Perfect. Okay. Good. So there it is in the chat. You can see what is needed. It'll also be you'll see it on our website when you register. We'll also add it to saddlebackcares.com. We'll make sure this whole donate to educate school supply drive will get up on our saddlebackcares.com website in the coming couple days. So that way you can just direct people there, maybe your friends, your neighbors, your family that maybe want to help as well. And also you can also donate if you can't buy school supplies, you can't get to the store, you can designate an offering or a donation through our website as well. If you want to give beyond your tithes and give towards the school supply drive, you can do that as well. Just make sure you designate donate to educate when you do give online. All right. Well, we lost Ave, it looks like.
Yeah.
She was
And
done.
it's almost, and it's time. Yeah. And it's time.
Like, I did my thing. I'm out. That's great. Well, thank you so much, Ave, for joining us. And thank you, Tim,
Thank you,
as
Tim.
well. Mike, it's always good to see you on this Sunday morning. I always look forward to this.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Donate to educate. Kids, you want to be a part of this. Parents, you want to register your child. It is free. It's a free event. It's going to last multiple weeks, an entire month or so. And so we want you to be a part of those 5 weeks of challenges and fun, and also learning and growing and connecting together. It will be a great time. All right. Final word. Anybody? Tim, Mike, before we say
Enjoy
goodbye.
the service.
Awesome.
Let's do this.
Yes.
We love you,
All right.
family. We'll see you at our 11 o'clock service. God bless you guys. Have a
God
good
bless.
weekend.